Yeah, I remember it was the audit or first class, but I think it was the audit. And I went, knocked on the table and went, you know what that is? I'm like, what? You're like, you know what that is? I'm like, no, what is that? You're like, you're knocking on comedic genius. I don't want you to knock on it. I want you to kick the door down. So how'd you get to Hollywood? How to get to Hollywood? Well, I moved to LA in 2014. I was one of those few people that made the very, very long trek all the way from Orange County, California. But yeah, Hollywood was always a place that I, felt like I was supposed to be. And at the time, I was in college just doing school plays and all that jazz. And it just kind of like dawned on me, I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I going to school when I could just go to Hollywood and do this game, So packed my bags, came here, started doing some background work just to get your feet wet on set, and the rest is history. What's one of the best things you've gotten from the studio or added to your game or? I guess I want to focus on is maybe just even having a safe, comfortable space to fail, and having a community of talented people that you can surround yourself with and grow with, because I think that can just help actors just propel that much further in their game and their talents, because if you have a community and a space where you can feel vulnerable and you can take those chances, you're just going to be that much better for it. And then, what are some of your biggest wins or bookings? Ooh, so many to count. No, but best wins. I have had the pleasure to work opposite Ed Helms in the show called Rutherford Falls, season 1. So that was an absolute blast to work with him. And also, I've had the pleasure of working opposite Miles Teller in the show The Offer, and that was also just an awesome experience just to work with pros on pros. I'm like, hey, you're a pro, I'm a pro, we're pros, we're all here pros. So yeah, I've had the privilege of starring in a series where I get to play a superhero, and opposite one of my very close friends who are co-stars. So that's just an awesome feeling to have to. Advice for a young actor just coming to Hollywood. Listen in, kids. No, I would say that persistence. Stay on the game, because in this city, you can easily get dejected and feel like maybe you're not good enough or like I'm not doing the right things. But just even being in the city alone and still being in the game, you are doing the right thing.